What's going on, YouTube? This is Joe, the 50-something Dasher. Bear with me here. I'm tired. I'm out of it. I've been kind of jacked up the whole entire day. Really, I kind of got jerked around at the W2 today. It's not been a good day. But I came home from the W2 and I was just here minding my own business. I'm sitting here, watching a movie and not bothering anybody when I decide to check my email and get this email from DoorDash, and I can't help myself. When I saw this email, I had to react to it. So it is what it is. I'm recording a video not under the best conditions, not feeling good here, but hey, whatever. We're going to react to this anyway, and we're going to get through the video. So I just, I just got a kick out of this. I'm sorry. So here's the first screenshot. So earn extra on your deliveries that take you outside your zone. You ready to earn more, Joe? For a limited time, you can make an extra $2 on every delivery completed by Earn by Time mode, where the drop off takes you to a different zone now through September 23rd. So where do I even start with this? Number one, I like how DoorDash runs different little promotions like this for such a short amount of time. I mean, this isn't even a week they're doing this here. And I mean, so how much extra money would we really be talking about here? I mean, you'd have to dash every day between tomorrow and the 23rd to really see any kind of a difference. So that's number one. And the second thing is, you have to be on Earn by Time mode. Well, I don't understand that. What's the difference? So if you're on Earn by Offer, it's not a big deal for dashers to go out of zone, but on Earn by Time it is. I mean, I don't know. And this is just my opinion here, but I think there should be more specific names for those. Instead of, see, right now it's Earn by Offer or Earn by Time. I think that should be, those titles should be like expanded. I think it should be called Earn Money by Offer and versus Earn Contract Violations by Time. So earn money by offer, or you can earn contract violations by time, because that's essentially what it is. That's why I stopped doing the earn contract violations by time, because the last time I tried to do it, boom, 2 contract violations in one dash on that mode. So, because that's where they're going to put, most dashers know this, that's where DoorDash is going to put a lot of the minimum $2 orders, the no tipping customers. Just throw it onto a earn contract violations by time driver, and then you're going to deliver those orders, and the opportunistic stealing customers are going to report that the food didn't get delivered, and then the contract violation, and we all know the story. So this is not entice me whatsoever to I don't know. This doesn't affect me at all. I mean, I between now and the 23rd, I'm only off the W2 one day, and that's Thursday. And I put myself on the schedule for DoorDash, but I don't know. If I feel anywhere close to how I feel today, there's no way I'm getting in my car and driving 100 miles to make $100, $150. No, I just physically wouldn't be able to do it if I feel the same way. Yeah, like I said, Thursday as I do today. So there's a chance I may not. Well, for that reason, I'm not going to be able to take advantage of this, and more importantly, the second reason, I'm not going to switch modes and do the earn contract violations by time. um, and so then another thing here. Before I move on to the next screenshot, now there is one positive thing that I saw to this email for whatever it's worth. Just a little positive glimmer of hope here is that when I saw this, a thought came to my head that at least DoorDash is recognizing that hopefully they're recognizing there is a problem with dashers always having to leave their zones. Okay, so for the very first time since I've been a dasher, I finally at least see something to kind of add it in is some kind of an incentive for the times where you leave your zone. So for the first time, here's something. So, like I said, maybe it's a glimmer of hope of better things to come down along the road on the horizon. I don't know, but we can always hope. And but again, not something that I can take advantage of now. Next screenshot, I was just going to take that first screenshot and had ideas for this video, and then I kind of scrolled down the email, and I'm like, and I don't know, this really got me, but like for this email, could look at this second screenshot here, folks. Could they have picked like any worse of an example to show in their email? I mean, are you like absolutely kidding me here right now with this example that they're showing? Oh, here's a great example of this bonus that we're offering to Dashers. Look at this example. Yeah, and this is horrible. So it has some dasher starting off in downtown Chicago, and this first Chick-fil-A order here going 10 miles away, and I don't know, maybe. Well, it has to be within Chick-fil-A's operating hours. I mean, I don't know of any that are 24 hours. But during the normal operation hours for a Chick-fil-A, you're trying to tell me that you can, anybody in today's world can go from downtown Chicago through the suburbs 10 miles away and it only take 37 minutes? Are you kidding me? I mean, I'm not familiar with Chicago, but I've been there several times before, and I don't. As like a driver, I won't have anything to do with it anymore. I know for the rest of my life, I'm not driving in Chicago or anywhere around it. So it's kind of funny. Not hate to pick on my wife, but she thinks she's an expert on that area. She's been there more times than I have. She kind of thinks she's an expert. She's not really an expert. But don't tell her I said that. But I know the last time that we were there, so she drove. She said she knew where she was going, and rather than taking an interstate to where we were going, she took a road, I guess you would call it. And we eventually got to where we were going, but I just sat back in the passenger seat and I just sat there not expecting to get to where we were going. I was perfectly content if I was going to have to sit in that passenger seat for 15 years. I mean, the traffic was so bad and everything. Hey, I'm not driving. I'm just going to sit here, you know. And I forget, I don't know, it was probably however long it took us to get where we were going. It took, I don't know, it was probably took us about maybe, I don't know, 50 or 60 hours to drive like 4 miles, whatever it was. And I just sat there, and my wife was like, "Oh, well, maybe I should have taken the interstate after all." And maybe, uh, but yeah. So and then okay, so they're saying this would take you 37 minutes. Really and truly, would it? I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking an hour anyway. But that's just obviously that you just get paid one way. So okay, you make it takes you an hour. You make your $20. Okay, and an extra $2 for leaving your zone, so $22 you made in an hour. Well, great, fine, fantastic. But in this example, don't you have to come back? At least I do. I don't go 10 miles away and then switch to the other zone. I have a couple times before, but for the most part, and I'm assuming most dashers come back. Okay. And what a horrible example. It's going to take this dasher, what, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to travel back that 10 miles? I mean, my gosh. We're not talking about like, we're not talking about I'm not talking about like Dayton, Ohio here or Springfield, Ohio. This is Chicago, Illinois here. I'm sorry for rambling, but like I said, I'm tired. I don't feel good. Sorry if I'm, rambling or getting off track. Um, but anyway, yeah, okay, so that's the email I got. That's my reaction. For whatever it's worth. And I'll we'll shut up. I've said enough about this topic. Okay. Again, so just to mention again, I am scheduled to dash Thursday. Wednesday, I still got, even today, I've been reminding myself throughout the day, when you get off work tomorrow from the W-2, get on, deliver that. I've been reminding, because folks, my memory is absolutely horrible in my advanced old age. So I'm just trying hard to remember, and so tomorrow after work, I'll get on to deliver that, hopefully try to snag a catering order for Thursday. But again, all of this may not happen if I'm just too wiped out, too tired to do it. I may sleep all day Thursday. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I have for now. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again next time, whenever the next video is. I don't know. Working every single day, I lose track of time and days and everything. As always, be safe out there driving, and we will see you all next time. Thanks again.